Hello everyone, welcome to Terraform with GCP session 3. In this particular session, we are going to discuss few important things about Terraform variables. In previous session, we know how to use variables, how to call a variable and how to declare them. But in this particular session, we are going to see different variable declaration methods in multiple file formats that we are going to discuss, and after declaring them, which file format will be having highest variable priority and which will be having the least priority, that also we are going to discuss. If you see on the screen, there are total 4 files here. One is dev.auto.tfvars, main.tf, terraform.tfvars and variables.tf. Out of these 4 files, we can store our variables only in 3 files. That is dev.auto.tfvars, we can store our variables. Terraform.tfvars, we can store variables, and in similarly variables.tf also we can store our variables. And all these stored variables we can call from our main file called main.tf. Let's see what is there inside each file and let's discuss them one by one. In this particular slide, how to use variables in multiple file formats, that we are going to discuss. First one is variables.tf. In variables.tf, here we have two variable blocks. One is of type string data type, another one is of type numerical or integer data type. In first variable, I am just storing my name as Mahesh using my name value. In second variable type, I am just declaring my age as 24. Defaultly, when we print these values, automatically Mahesh and 24 age will be printed when we use this variables.tf. The second method to declare our variables is terraform.tfvars. In terraform.tfvars, I have declared the same things, my name and my age, but with a different names and aging format. So here I have declared name as Ramesh and age as 30. The third method where we can declare our variables is dev.auto.tfvars. Here I have stored the values as name as Srihan and age as 10. This is a third method of declaring our variables. All these three variable file formats I am going to call from my main.tf file, where it will print all the variable types on the console. So in main.tf, I have this output block with the name my details. It will print all the details related to me. Just open brace and close brace. In between, we have one value line. In value, what we need to do? We are just printing our name just by calling var.myname and var.myage from different file formats. This is about usage of variables in formats and how to call from the main.tf. When we are declaring, right, which variable will be taking highest priority, that we are going to discuss in this particular slide. So the first priority goes to the command line variable declarations using -var. If you see on the bottom screen, when I am applying terraform apply here, I am just passing my name and age using -var. -var my name equals to Pawan and -var my age equals to 11. So I am just declaring my two variables with this name and age using -var. Whatever we declare, everything will be overridden, and this -var will be having the highest priority, and it will print only these particular names, name and age. So this particular command line -var will be having first priority. Next thing is auto.tfvars. By defaultly, this auto.tfvars variables will be loaded and it will be taken as a second priority variable declaration method. And third declaration will be terraform.tfvars. It will be having the third priority. If nothing is there, this will be taken into third priority. If nothing is there, variables.tf values will be printed and it will be having the least priority. This is the order of precedence one by one based upon the declaration. Let's see practically how we can show these things clearly on the cloud console. Let's jump into the practical demo session. Let's go back to our Cloud Shell editor. In Cloud Shell editor, already I have created one particular folder with name variables demo. We are going to use this folder. Let's see what is there inside this particular folder. Use a cd, just use variables underscore demo, just enter into this particular folder. After entering this folder, just use a tree command. If you use a tree command, what are all the files inside this? It will be showing here. If you see here, dev.auto.tfvars is there, main.tf is there, terraform.tfvars is there, and variables.tf is there. So these are all the different naming conventions, file declaration methods. Now let's see what is there in each file, like dev auto.tfvars and other files. If I use cat dev.auto.tfvars, currently it is having two values with name, my name equals to Srihan and age equals to 10. Next we will see what is there inside terraform.tfvars. So I need to use cat terraform.tfvars. In this particular file, we have declared our variables as well. If you see here, my name is stored as Ramesh and my age is stored as 30. This is a second method where we can declare our variables. Next, we will see variables.tf file. Just use cat variables.tf. Just click enter. You see here there are two variables declared. These are all the default variables. One is with my name as Mahesh and one is with my age as 24. These are all the different ways where we can store our variables. Let's see the precedence and how each variable will be taken into count. Okay. Okay. Let's see one by one. So I have all the files here. So now what I am going to do, as per the precedence, which will be having highest priority, command line -var will be having the highest priority. Now I am going to copy this particular line format. Okay, just give me a minute. Just Control A and Control C. Go back to our Cloud Shell editor. Just paste this particular value. Okay, we have multiple values in other files, but all those will be overridden and only -var variable will be taken into highest precedence. Let's click enter. If you see here in output session, what it is showing, my details from the output block, only it is showing name, Pawan, age 11. So this will be having the first priority. Just keep that in mind. Now what I am going to do, just use one more tree command just to declare the things. Now I am going to use terraform apply without any variables. Now what it will do, by defaultly dev.auto.tfvars, these things will be taken into consideration and these values will be printed because this is having the second priority. Just use a terraform apply. Just use yes. Yes, we are going to print those values. See here what it is showing, name it is showing Srihan, age equals to 10. If you come here, see here my name what it is showing Srihan and age is equals to, it is showing as 10. So dev.auto.tfvars will be having the second priority. That is what we are seeing on the screen. Okay, let's clear the screen and let's see remaining things. Just use a tree command. Now what I am going to do, I am going to use terraform apply again here. If I use a terraform apply now, terraform.tfvars will be taken into the highest priority. This will be having the third priority. When it will be taken into the highest priority, if I remove the, first I need to remove my auto.dev.auto.tfvars files. If I remove that file, then only this will be taken into the next priority. That's why I'm going to remove this particular file. And again, I'm going to use terraform apply. If I use apply now, see what happens. It will ask one prompt, just click yes. What it is showing? It is showing outputs. In outputs, what it is showing? Name as Ramesh and age as 30. This will be having third priority. So if we go to our PPTs here, terraform.tfvars. So I have declared name as Ramesh, age as 30. That's why this will be taken as the third priority and it will be displayed on the screen. Now what I need to do, I will remove this file also because I need to show the default variables, right? So just I will use terraform.tfvars. Just remove this file as well. Just clear the screen. Just use tree command. Now, which files I'm having? I'm having only variables.tf file. By default, this will be the least and lowest priority. That values will be declared automatically. If I use a terraform apply now, what will happen? Let's see. Just I'm applying terraform apply. Just click yes and then enter. See here what it is showing. Name as Mahesh and age as 24. This is having the least and lowest priority as per the slide. Also see here in variables.tf I have declared name as Mahesh and age as 24. This is how the variable precedence will be taken into account when we use different file formats. So let me recap one more time. Command line will be having the highest priority. Auto.tfvars, any auto.tfvars, it will be having second priority. Terraform.tfvars, third priority. And default variables will be having the lowest priority. And in interview also they will ask sometimes this question practically. So just keep aware of these things in mind. Okay, if you like my channel, please do subscribe, share the channel, and that's all for today. Thank you everyone. Bye.